everybody? Welcome back to the BlitzCity Podcast. I'm your host, Kobe Orr, and we have somewhat breaking news. If you are not on Twitter, if you didn't see my tweet or anything on Instagram of the sort, Alabama A&M running back Gary Quarles has decided that he is going to enter the transfer portal in December. Him being a fifth-year senior, he still has a year left of eligibility, and he will choose to use that year at another school. Now, Gary Quarles was one of the premier players at Alabama A&M the past couple of years. If you remember, in 2020, he played a major role in them winning the SWAC during that COVID season. He comes back the next year, has 896 yards in a season, averages 4 yards a carry, I believe. And, you know, he had a pretty big role in the team's success. And also in his career, I think he has 1,900 yards, averages 4.2 yards a carry, and has 18 touchdowns. He was a really good player for Alabama A&M up until this season, where you saw his role diminish significantly because of Power 5 transfer Donovan Eaglin coming from the FBS level. They kind of liked him a lot. They gave him the majority of the carries. His role diminishes, Gary Quarles that is, and now I guess because of that reason, he's looking to spend his last year somewhere else. Now, Gary Quarles, despite those numbers that he has this season, because when I say his numbers are, you know, drastically different from last year, I'm not kidding. I think he only has, on 59 attempts, he has 160 something yards and a couple of touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. But don't quote me on that. Here's the thing with Gary. He's a valuable commodity. Do not let those stats fool you. Alabama A&M gave him the short end of the stick once they got Donovan Eaglin. And, you know, that's just that. It happens in college football. It's very unfortunate because, like I said, I felt like due to playing such a big part in helping winning you the SWAC, being one of the leading rushers in the SWAC for the past couple of years, and having such a big role last year, that you would do right by him and give him a little bit more carries, especially as a fifth-year senior. But it just didn't happen. So wherever he goes, he's going to provide a lot of value for that offense. It's going to be interesting to see who is going to make a bid for him. A lot of the HBCU schools should, most definitely. I know on Twitter, I thought about North Carolina Central. Somebody said North Carolina Central in my comments, and I was like, you know what, I can see that. I could definitely see him contributing to North Carolina Central with Davius Richards. That would be a deadly combination. But you guys let me know where you think he would fit in best down below in the comment section. And what do you think of this transfer news? There's a lot of stars in the transfer portal at the HBCU level. Can't wait to see where they end up. But with that being said, you are watching the BlitzCity Podcast. I'm your host, Kobe Orr, and I'm out. Peace.